Designing Spaces has helped tell the stories of premier home improvement craftsmen and professionals throughout the Sunshine State. Now we're proud to share the debut of South Florida's ultimate guide to home decor and furnishings. The staff over at Gulfstream Media are hard at work curating exclusive content for their newest edition, Florida Home and Garden Magazine.
It's a diverse community here in South Florida, so everybody has their own sense of style.
So you can do so much with, Art Deco, Mediterranean.
Here, architectural design is a big factor, and the people behind it.
Interesting people, always makes a good magazine.
I've been in the magazine business since 1961. The Gold Coast is the flagship and the headquarters right here. Almost everybody in our family has worked a little bit at one time or another.
I came down here, it was supposed to be for 3 months. I was going to work a summer. I call it the summer that never ended. I started as a janitor, and my next job I was the delivery boy.
In the early 70s, we were a small magazine. Editorially, we grew with the community.
As you walk down the halls and you see the old magazines, you realize that you've done something which is significant in the history of the city. We've been making magazines for over 50 years.
We have 6 different lifestyle publications. With the launch of Florida Home and Garden, it's actually our 7th magazine in the area.
In a time that not a lot of people are starting print magazines, we're bringing a new print magazine into the market.
I think people just really like to hold a glossy magazine in their hands.
But particularly interior design. Interior design with the pictures and the beautiful layouts and the gorgeous homes.
Just worked well in the big magazine glossy format.
The content we're providing is going to bring the reader into the homes and spaces of the most well-known interior designers and architects in the area.
So a lot of our ideas actually come from the designer themselves.
Florida culturally, from a design standpoint, it's going to attract the best talent. You're going to get the best interior designers who are going to want to work on those homes. You're going to get interior decorators who come from all over the country.
We showcase their work and allow our readers to become a part of it.
Launching a new subscription is no small feat. It takes a collective effort of writers, editors, and designers all racing to meet their deadline.
The issue really starts with the conceptualization process, where we're figuring out what the theme is and trying to put it into all of the content. We look for homes that are contemporary, innovative. I receive the content from the writer, and then once I've signed off on it, I give it to design.
They do all the hard work here. She can do graphics that 15 years ago would be unheard of.
So anything graphic related that isn't an edit material is what goes through me.
So I work very closely with our sales reps and publishers to make sure that everything is laid out the exact way that they would like it, and everyone sees it digitally before I actually send it over.
That goes through our associate editor and I, and then we're uploading to our portal and we are off to the presses.
After weeks of labor, the final product emerges. A breathtaking periodical packed with pro tips and stunning visuals of South Florida's most unique spaces.
We have worked really hard to get this first edition out.
You go from looking at just paper numbers to actually getting a full magazine.
Just from a conversation to an actual tangible object.
One person alone doesn't do it.
It's definitely a team effort.
There is a real cohesiveness in this office.
No matter what we do, it always gets done.
We come in and it's like we're going to war.
We're allowed to just be ourselves, and it's never a chore to be here.
When you love what you do and you work with people who are just as passionate and ambitious as you are, it really creates just the perfect work environment.
Sometimes it's long hours, but when you're working with these people, it doesn't really matter.
The magazines they publish are the very best of the best, so there's a certain amount of pride.
It's really nice to know that I'm working with such talented people.
You're going to get work done, but you're going to have a lot of laughs along the way.
I couldn't imagine a better team to work with.
So moving into the March issue, we'll showcase outdoor living.
And we'll really be connecting with the readers and showing them, what's possible, what you can do.
Florida Home and Garden is just giving you those resources and those tools to create your dream home.
We'll be giving them expert advice, we'll be giving ideas and inspiration, and that's really what it's all about. We're really liking where it's going and what we're seeing.
To pick up a subscription to Florida Home and Garden, visit your local Publix, Walgreens, or Barnes & Noble. You can also visit their website or visit us at designingspaces.tv.